With the growing state of Aaron Ramsdale on the bench for Arsenal, a situation is beginning to develop, and this has alerted various rivals about his possible transfer availability. So what is latest today about Aaron Ramsdale's future and other Arsenal news today?
What's up, guys? It's your boy again, 7, and it's the Arsenal Roundup. Welcome back to your boss channel. We have a lot of exciting stories to show to today. Let's get into today's video. Alright, guys. It's no surprise any longer, or not in news any longer, that the Raya is now starting ahead of Ramsdale in Arsenal's pecking order, and now he missed our last Premier League game due to the birth of his new baby, and he had to be with his wife, of course, for family reasons, and he was not available for that game. Eventually, we saw a draw with Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. Going forwards, what is the plan of Mikel Arteta in terms of the rotation of David Raya and Ramsdale? Because a lot of discussion has been going on. People have been clamoring, many Arsenal fans have been clamoring for Ramsdale to return back to the starting lineup, especially because of these recent errors by David Raya. Of course, we saw another error against Chelsea that led, of course, to Modric scoring that stunner. Probably it's intentional or not intentional. The goal was called that gave Chelsea the lead before the introduction of Leandro Trossard, who came in for Gabriel Martinelli and was able to score our equalizing goal after that beautiful play-in pass by Bukayo Saka, which made the game end 2 goals apiece. Now, going forwards, what is the idea of Mikel Arteta? What is the plan of the coaching staff? What are they trying to do right now? Because we're having a lot of talks, a lot of debates, a lot of discussions going on in and outside of Arsenal about what's going on in terms of that goalkeeping department. Don't forget, a lot of people have been discussing this, that it could lead to some rancor in the dressing room or some sort of dressing room unrest when some players are going for a goalkeeper and others are favoring the other. But at the moment, we have been told that the dressing room of Arsenal are still fully in support of the manager's decision, Mikel Arteta, about both players. Now, when David Raya came in, the plan probably that was viewed by many Arsenal fans, including myself, was probably one will be featuring heavily in our competition, like titles, UEFA Champions League, League Cups, while the other will be more focused on the league title. And we're expecting Ramsdale, who was very crucial for us in our title charge last season, to be a very prime candidate to be in the Premier League, while David Raya focuses on the Champions League. But now it appears like Ramsdale, Arsenal's fan, is starting spot yet. In our last 3 games, it's been off. It's always been David Raya, both Champions League and Premier League games. So, as per my own view, what do you think about this situation? Do you think this will eventually or probably cause a problem in the dressing room, or it's safe to say it's going as planned? Let me know your view and your opinion in the comment section down below. Alright, moving on. What has the man himself, Ramsdale, said about his future? We told you in our last video that he is saying that his relationship with David Raya still remains intact and professional, and both of them are helping each other when they are down. So this is something good, or a good music to hear for we Arsenal fans, because a lot of people outside of Arsenal and even football fans or experts around the world are already saying that this could eventually lead to a problem in the dressing room. But to hear Ramsdale saying everything is going as planned, everything is going fine, when he is down, the Raya will help him. When the Raya is also down, he will also help him. Well, it's something nice to hear. But at the same time, we can't be too sure that in the long run, one player won't grow tired of this kind of situation, especially the player or the goalkeeper that is not playing. So definitely, what's the solution to this? Should Arteta be playing one player or goalkeeper more in the Premier League, and the other should feature more in the Champions League? Or one particular player is a favorite choice to be playing both? Let me know in the comment section down below. Because at the moment, in terms of quality, they are on par. And in terms of distribution of the ball, one is just better in short passes, while the other is just better in long passes. And in terms of communication, Ramsdale does that very well with his defender. Because last season, Arsenal had one of the best defensive records last season that almost led to our title since 2004 under Arsene Wenger. So definitely, he has that communication and understanding with the likes of Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba. In terms of focus, well, sometimes Ramsdale tends to get carried away in terms of trying to probably motivate himself some risky decisions, and sometimes trying to ride up opponents could lead to some very funny mistakes that of course was part of the reasons why Arteta probably decided to bring in a goalkeeper in his own belief that will probably concentrate more in terms of game concentration till the end of the game. But let's see what other aspects we're looking at. In terms of handling, well, Ramsdale excels very well in this aspect too. He is a good handler of the ball. He catches it when he has to, and also he has good height for it. The Raya is not bad. He's very excellent in this. In fact, this is one of the strongest points. What about rush out? Yes, Ramsdale is better in this position, but recently we have seen the Raya. We don't know if it's a coaching instruction from the goalkeeping coach or Arteta himself, but we notice that the Raya nowadays also rushed. The Raya also nowadays used to rush out to try and receive the ball, and probably is a plan by our set piece coach. We will still find out, but we have noticed that in both of them, and are doing excellently well in that. But recently, the Raya made a mistake with that, and that was what helped Mikel Arteta of Chelsea to score that beautiful goal, probably not beautiful, against Arsenal in that 4-goal thriller at the Stamford Bridge. Alright guys, moving on from that, what other aspect of that game do you want to look at again? Now, in terms of agility, well, Arteta has probably favored the Raya to be more efficient in this area, and of course we can see that in his games with Brentford, his former club. You can see the way he receives the ball, how agile he is top. But Ramsdale also is very proficient in this area. What aspects can we discuss again? Finally, in terms of playing out from the back, who is this better? Well, for me, I think in terms of playing out from the back, I would pick Ramsdale. The reason is because short passes are needed, not to go long. When it comes to playing from the back, short passes are needed, and I've told you earlier in one of my previous videos that Ramsdale is better when it comes to short passes, but he is not the best in terms of long distribution, and that is where Raya's strength is. So guys, you can see both are great players. They are really top goalkeepers, and they excel in various departments that I've listed today now. But in your own view, you still have the position to pick your own goalkeeper, your favorite one that you feel Arsenal should be using more in the long run if we really want to win something this season in terms of our title chase and also Champions League run, and probably who says we can win it. So, but who's your goalkeeper you're backing to be starting more, or how well or what way can Arteta rotate these two in terms of squad rotation to make everybody happy? But at the same time, somebody asked the question personally, and I responded to that person. The person asked that, is the plan to make both players happy or goalkeepers happy, or for Arsenal to win? And I'm asking that same question, guys. What do you think? Should we make both players happy, or we should do something that will make our team win a title? Because that's what we call ruthless. We should not put emotion into football, but at the same time, deservedly, both players deserve the right to start. So it's a very critical headache for our manager Mikel Arteta, and of course many fans too. Arsenal fans base has been really split about this situation, about who should be starting. Some are going with Raya, some are going with Ramsdale. But guys, I want to know your opinion down in the comment section down below. Alright, moving on from that, well, we have a news today, because we have been told today that Ramsdale is already attracting interest from our London rivals that we just played in our last Premier League game, before even our Sevilla game and in the Champions League. Chelsea, they are so interested in Ramsdale that they are even preparing a move for him in January. That's a report we have been hearing from Skysport. So it's very difficult to understand why Chelsea are always after our players, where Arsenal also have always been after their players. I've seen the likes of Jorginho, likes of Peter Cech moving across London. But I think it's high time these both teams stop playing trade by barter. I don't know, but we're always seeing a lot of Arsenal players moving across London to Chelsea, and also Chelsea players to move across. I think it's high time we stop it. Ramsdale should go nowhere, and not even to Chelsea, because it's a big slap on our face and not something Arsenal fans will be very cool with it if Arsenal might decide to sanction that deal in January. Ramsdale Raya situation should be handled well and ensure that both players are not left out. Because of course we can understand Ramsdale wants to get back his spot, or probably win the spot of England #1 spot, and of course this we're going to plan until De Raya came in last summer transfer window. But he still have enough time to prove himself. It's two things for him right now. Is that he prove himself at Arsenal that he can win back the situation, just like Leno failed to win back when he was preferred, and also Matona was unable to win him over when he was at the club, and now it's him and somebody who is believed to be at a similar quality with him. So it's not time for him to prove if he really wants to be here or he wants to leave. But at the same time, I want Arsenal to cleverly deny Chelsea of this deal. But what's your own opinion? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you feel Arsenal should sell Ramsdale to Chelsea in January, and at what price do you feel is okay? Or do you feel it's making no sense at all for Arsenal to sell Ramsdale to a London rival, a top rival at that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hi guys, it's a wrap for today, and I would love to see you in our next video. And you might want to follow your boy on socials, Instagram NellyJunior7, and you can also subscribe to our channel so that you don't get to miss any latest Arsenal news and top stories that are so exciting here. So please share also to your friends and follow Arsenal fans so that nobody gets to miss these big top stories we share here on Arsenal Roundup. And don't forget to turn on post notification so that you also don't get to miss our top stories on this channel. Alright guys, I will see you in our next video. Until then, your boy is out.